hello, everybody, and welcome back to 15 Good Minutes, the Thanksgiving episode. Freddie, what's up, buddy?
Favorite? Well, yeah, this is probably my favorite holiday of the year.
All right. We can talk about that. JR, what's happening, man?
Ain't nothing, man. Getting ready for this bird and whatever else we're gonna eat.
Yeah. So we're releasing a day or two early this week because it's Thanksgiving. Just want to talk a little bit about what we do on Thanksgiving, what we're going to do over these next few days off. First off, for you guys, are you guys off for the entire time or part of the time, or how much time you got off coming up starting Thursday?
I'm off Thursday. I go back in Friday.
Freddie, you working Friday?
Nah, hell no. I'm off. I'm off all week from today through. I won't go back to working officially. Go back to work until Monday.
Assuming that you're not traveling anywhere, what do you do? I mean, Thanksgiving obviously is Thursday, but for the entirety of a 3 or 4 day weekend like that, you got anything special planned, or is it all just relaxation for you?
Oh no, the hustle never stops. I went and picked up a few items that I needed to pick up, for what I'm gonna make. Came home, logged into a little bit of work, responding to this person, that person, whatever. I think I played a game of Madden. Then I went out and pulled some weeds in the yards. I started, getting
That's a full day.
My brine together because I'm gonna brine my turkey. I'm gonna brine my turkey, because I'm gonna grill it, and I'm just waiting for it to cool down so I can put it in the bag and let it all marinate.
Sounds like a winner. So JR, for Thursday, man, talk to me about what's on the menu, man. What's happening over in your neck of the woods on Thursday?
On Thursday, football.
Huh?
You're not eating?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat. Of course, I'm gonna eat.
Talk to me, man. I already got a flavor for some grilled turkey that's coming out of Texas. What's happening in Maryland, man? What are y'all doing?
We're gonna make some crab cakes. The turkey is regular, but that's the only thing different this year. It's not ham. It's just crab cakes and turkey. So we'll just.
Are you home? Because I know sometimes you go to over family. Yeah. So what are your plans?
Well, we'll probably local. We'll stay local, but my in-laws don't live far from me, so we'll probably go over there for a bit. Hang out. I don't want to stay too long.
We cook. I'll say different right over here now because D is a vegetarian. So
okay.
One, we're empty nesters, right? The kids aren't here anymore. Two, she's a vegetarian, so I tend to now just go get the boneless turkey breast, and I end up baking that with and I'll have some broccoli, some mashed potatoes, you know what I mean, some sides to go with it, and then she'll have, and we both eat the stuffing, but now I used to use chicken broth in the stuffing. And now I use this vegetable. It looks like chicken broth, comes in the same type of carton, right? But when I'm doing the stuff, and that way she can have that too, because she doesn't eat meat at all. I'm not a big, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a big leftover person regardless, and probably less of a leftover person when it comes to Thanksgiving food. I like it all fresh. I like it. I'm good. Maybe something on Friday. And after that, I'm ready to get back to whatever the regular routine is. So,
yeah, I'm not making a whole turkey. I'm doing like a 9-pound turkey breast, and I'm gonna put it on the grill. And so it's just me, my wife, and my sister.
That's funny. That's all we're having is a turkey breast.
Right? Just it's not
9 at a times, my man. Who can get that big 28-pounder?
Exactly.
You talking about two people? Freddie talking about 3. I'm talking about 2. Come on, man.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I have a whole turkey in my deep freezer. It's like 2 years old. I gotta throw it away.
Why would you even admit that you have a 2-year-old?
You need to throw that thing away.
No, because I don't clean
a boat anchor in that job.
I don't clean the deep freezer all the time. You know what I'm saying?
No kidding.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Only the food on top. Only the food on top gets touched.
So that could be a whole nother conversation. So you still rock with a deep freezer then?
Well, yeah, I have a deep freezer. Yeah, because we only bought a small deep freezer when the pandemic happened, so we wouldn't have to go out so much. So that was basically it. That's all we use it for. Now we just have like a few vegetables and some frozen fruit to make smoothies and stuff.
And a pre-pandemic turkey and
pre-pandemic turkey. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that joint is freezer.
That's all.
It'll take a month to throw out.
Burnt.
I think it's a great time for sports, man. All kinds of good games are coming on. JR, for example, tell me about the NFL. What NFL games we're going to see on Thursday?
Well, we've got one game that's going to be the prime game of the day, and we all know that's Dallas and the Giants, both 7-3. They're playing in Dallas, so we're going to see what happens here. I'm hoping.
I don't think the Minnesota game is a cakewalk.
No, it's not a cakewalk. And I'm going to tell you something else too. That Detroit Lion game is going to be something special.
It should be entertaining.
It's going to be.
Why are you saying entertaining, Freddie?
Detroit, they can't stop anybody, but they can score a lot of points. Buffalo can score a lot of points, but with the injuries they have on defense, so I think it'll be entertaining. You
see any upsets on Thursday, Freddie?
Nah.
Are you see any upsets on Thursday?
I think it's quite possible I could see Detroit winning. I'm sorry.
Buffalo's in there. Buffalo's been getting in their own way lately. So
and it's Thanksgiving. These guys play well on Thanksgiving most of the time. The Patriots' record is not indicative to how they can play. You know what I'm saying? So
apparently neither is Minnesota's anymore.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm about to say.
I've been telling people that all
Minnesota.
year. Minnesota
might be counterfeit. They might be counterfeit, man. Minnesota.
Freddie told me a few weeks ago. He said, "Yo, man, it's fool's gold. Don't you buy it." I try to do a lot with all the time off and stuff. So, in addition to watching football and stuff, I'm doing backups. Y'all probably don't even know what that is, man. But I know Freddie know. But I got data. I got both of these are 4 terabytes. So one of them is just for YouTube shows, because this is one of 4 YouTube shows that I do. This one is all photography. It'll take me days. I've got a 4-bay 12 terabyte NAS drive downstairs on the network, so I have to back up to that. And this is the time of year I do a full backup instead of an incremental, which is pretty cool. I got a YouTube show that I'm shooting for myself that takes a number of days. I spent 2 hours yesterday just on the thumbnail, meaning the picture that goes on the YouTube. That took me 2 hours to get that one. It's a different type of channel. So I'll be doing some of that. I think I showed y'all the picture that I have of all the LPs, all the albums that I took out of storage. So while watching some of those games, I'm going to be going through and cataloging those. My niece, apparently, I just found this out recently when I went to Zebo's birthday party, but my niece is into albums now. So I'm going to have Keita come over at some point. She can take whatever she wants. And then once she does that, I'm going to sell the lot. But what I'll be doing this weekend is just cataloging those and putting them in a spreadsheet to see exactly what I have and how many of those and stuff. And then on top of that, JR, it's like, in addition to the games you mentioned, man, it's a great NCAA college basketball couple of days too. You know what I mean? Just I'm going to give you some of these names because they had so many of them, these different tournaments: Battle for Atlantis, Maui Invitational, the Jumpman Invitational, Paradise Jam, Phil Knight Invitational. Everybody's playing somewhere. Yeah. And, on Thursday, you got games that are starting first thing in the morning. The last game doesn't start until 12:30 in the morning on Friday, and that's the Gonzaga game. So you could watch, college basketball all day, and that's probably going to be where I lean more so than football. Freddie, do you have a preference, or do you kind of, dip and dab between who's playing and what sport it is?
I dip and dab, to be honest with you. I really do, because you have the football thing on Thursday, and then I think you may have an NBA game or something.
Also,
I
have the trifecta.
Because I also like to watch a lot of, call me crazy, but I know some of you, you guys, somebody in the audience, I love the Temptations movie. Oh, and that typically comes on this time of year. I love the Temptations movie.
That's a good one.
What's gonna happen, but David Ruffin, played by Leon, that's my guy.
It's a good time for movies, man. Straight up. If you want to overdose on sports, go over to Sports Illustrated site. They've basically put a hit list together with how your day can go, like from the morning. And we haven't even touched on the World Cup, right? But you got the World Cup in the morning, followed by college basketball. Then you got the Bills at the Lions, a lot of women's college basketball, Wisconsin versus Georgia, men's college basketball, Villanova versus Iowa State. You get down to what JR was talking about, Giants at the Cowboys are going to be in the afternoon. More women's basketball in the evening, and then you got the NFL nightcap, Patriots at the Vikings, more women's college basketball. And then that last game that doesn't even start, Freddie, until 10:30. Two ranked teams in NCAA basketball, Alabama and Michigan State. That's just Thursday going into Friday. And to your point, it just keeps on going. It keeps on going on Friday. So I think if you mix it up with, like you say, doing some stuff around the house, watching a couple movies, watching some sports, eating good, because again, none of us are really traveling. Everybody's staying local. It should be a good time for reflection.
I've gotten older and you kind of compartmentalize and think of things, just kind of reflect on your life and where you are and what you're thankful for.
I think you make a good point though, because and for me this time of year is, it's really sentimental. My youngest grandson, we just celebrated his birthday. And it was my mom's birthday, when she was alive, same day. My son's birthday is today. So y'all know Vern, he turned 40 today. So you talk about getting old. We must all be getting old if Vern is 40. Yeah. A year ago today, we lost our dog Snoop, still miss him every day. He's been gone a year now. So I think it's a good time for reflection, both on where you are in your year right now, and then starting to get ready, mentally, emotionally, physically for what you think is going to come next year. I think every day should be Thanksgiving for real, though. If you think about it, I know we got something to be thankful for every single day. I don't need a holiday to remind me, like a lot of people do. So I think if you have a little piece of Thanksgiving you every day, man, you good.
I think the only thing about the Thanksgiving yearly thing is that families get together and that's where they build a memory. It may be a family from out of town or something like that.
Yeah. Wanted to give you guys in the audience a little insight into what we're thinking about Thanksgiving. Some of us are going to be working. Some of us are going to be doing backup. Some of us are going to be napping. Some of us are going to be grilling. We got a lot of stuff going on. And hopefully you guys in the audience will be doing the same while you're listening to 15 good minutes in your earbuds or on your screen, right? So we don't have a question of the week this week. Collectively, we just want to say, we're really thankful for our audience members. Glad that you guys have been rocking with us this year. We appreciate you. We are thankful for you. And we hope that everybody has a real safe holiday. To JR's point, get with some family, get with some friends, you know what I mean? Spend down a little bit if you can. JR, anything before we break out, man?
No, just the same, I ditto that, be safe and don't eat too much.
This is the time of year where it's okay to eat too much,
100.
This is the time it's okay. You can break your diet for a couple days, I'm actually interested, I'm gonna crack open that James Hennessy. I mean, I went and bought some VSOP today, some privilege today, and I was like, you know what, let me crack this. I said, nah, I'm gonna go get the privilege and I'm gonna crack open the James Hennessy. And I hope, because I keep playing back in my head your video, Rusty, when you said, you like, yeah, I remember it was funny to me. You were like, you take it, this is good. It keeps playing back in my head. It
kind of hit me like I was like, well, wait a minute now,
Just trust me. So trust me. I might try to figure out how to send a video or whatever. And
I need to know how you like it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be mad if it just tastes like some privilege. But
if it do, I just want you to hang on to it. I'll swing through Dallas and pick it up and bring it back to Virginia. I guarantee you that.
I'll give it away.
All right. That's it. That's all we got time for. We'll see you guys next week.